am done. I quit. I'm not doing it anymore. You can't make me. All right, so maybe there is a little context needed here, but I am done selling my stuff to you. I'm just done. I'm done, done, done. Now for the context. Hi, I'm Scribbles. I am the artist and crocheter behind Eclectic Scribbles, and this is my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're not. I appreciate you being here, but I'm done. I'm done selling my stuff and selling myself to you. I'm so burnt out and I am so tired. So let me explain what I mean. Are my products going away? Is my website going away? Are my patterns going away? No, they're there. They're always going to be there. I run a business. I have to sell stuff. That's how that shit works. But what I don't have to do is continually tell you guys that I'm selling this stuff. What I don't have to do is continually put out stuff that I think you guys would like that might not be my favorite thing in the whole wide world or what I want to be drawing in that moment. And so I don't know if you saw it, but last week I will pop it up in the cards and down in the description box. I did a deep dive, which I do every single year in September and October, of what was successful for my business in 2025, what was not successful, the plans that I am making to change the things that were not successful, and so on and so forth. And I just came out of a long con season. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast around this time of year. Cons really slow down. We're pretty much done with the season. I have literally one more convention to do for the end of this year. And then I'm not officially booked for anything else until the end of January, which in all honesty gave me the perfect time to sit back, reflect, and relax a little bit in the month of October. It is currently October the 23rd right now, and I have had the best month. Maybe not financially, especially considering the last couple of conventions that I did were they bombed hard. As are a lot of conventions around this area and all over in the last couple of months, because the economy is tanking hard. It's tanking hard. It really kicked up a gear in the tanking business. I don't know what to tell you, but anyways, so maybe not financially the best conventions that I've ever done in my life, or even close to really breaking even and making any profit whatsoever, but I did get a chance to sit back and relax a tiny bit, and I could not be more refreshed about my business right now. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to tell you that I am going to be talking like this for this entire video. So if you have something to be working on in the background, if you're crocheting something, if you're working on a new art piece, then by all means get to it. You could just listen. You don't have to stare. You don't have to stare at this. It's okay. I understand. I understand. So just do what you do, and I'm just going to talk here in the background for you, okay? All right, so let me talk to you about some of the assessment that I did. When I decided what was and was not working for my business, what came back over and over and over again was the fact that the things that I really threw myself into that I wanted to do, it didn't matter if anybody else wanted to see it, turned out to be the best things for me and my business. Turned out to be bestsellers for me and my business. And the things that I thought everybody else was going to love and like and everything, they sort of tank. They bombed a little bit, here and there. Some of them did okay. Some of them still do okay. And some of them are, pretty mid as far as sales are concerned, but they just weren't fulfilling me personally. I'm not apparently a very good judge of character when it comes to what I think people are going to enjoy. And I think that's true for a lot of artists. And I've heard it said over and over and over again. I've said it 1,000 times that things that I think are going to do well, that I'm excited about, nobody wants. Or the things that I think are going to do really, really great, nobody wants. But the things that I think are just for me and that I'm excited about, but nobody else is going to want, those are the things that sell the absolute best. So the first example of this is the be nicer to yourself, you dumb bitch print. I will put an image of it right here. This is a just for me print. This was just for me because I need to do this. I need to tell myself this on a daily basis because I come down on myself really, really hard a lot of the time. And this was a Just For Me print. Best selling print I have. It's a little star with a little star coming out of his head. And it's my bestseller. It's my bestseller. It took a couple hours to make and was just for fun. And it's the best one. It's the very best one that I have. Don't worry about the things that took me 20, 30, 40 hours to make. No. This guy. And I think that is true for two reasons. One, it's cute, it's simple, it's sassy, and everybody loves a good smart ass comment. I don't care who you are. Everybody loves a good smart ass comment sometimes. And it's like a positive affirmation, but a kick in the pants at the same time. Like, you really need to be nicer to yourself. You dumb bitch. Well, stop it. and it's just, it's simple, it's cute, it's relatable, and everybody loves it. And once I found that out, I was like, well, what other sayings can I do? What other cute, sassy little things can I make? And those are my best selling prints. And those are the ones that I was personally most excited about because I could relate to them. And they just did so well because everybody else could relate to them too. Okay, let's take some things that have not gone well for me or are just mid for me. I love some Sanrio. I love some anime. I love all of it. I'm not passionate about all of it. Okay. So when I started doing the convention scene, I'm like, well, if I'm going to be in conventions and they're typically anime conventions, I need to have anime artwork. I need to have, the anime characters. I need to be doing all of these things so that I fit in with the crowd. That's the mistake right there. That is the mistake right there that I need you to pay attention to. Did you hear what I said? I need to fit in with the crowd. No, you don't. No. Stop it. Stop that right there in its track. Take that thought and chuck it out the window. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. That one is a bad thought to have. Just don't. And I'll tell you why here in just a minute. But when I made that decision, I'm like, okay, well, let's do the little soot sprites. Let's have some Pochita. Let's have Cinema Roll. Let's have Hello Kitty and My Melody and Kuromi and all of these other things. Let's have all of this stuff so that we fit into this crowd. And they do fine. Those sticker sheets do fine. Okay? The stickers themselves, the individual stickers, not as much as the sticker sheets, but they do fine. I mean, we go to anime conventions, we sell anime merch. That's fine. But nobody is super passionate about those items because everybody else at the anime convention is doing it as well. And now my stuff and my art is competing with all of the other illustrators and artists who are doing the same characters over and over and over again. That, and you sort of get into that little murky water of, is fan art legal? Which is a whole other discussion I'll happily go into down. If you want to hear about it, let me know down in the comments if you want to go into that. But it just wasn't exciting when people got to my booth and my table and they saw the same characters over and over and over again. They're never drawn to those characters first. They pick them up to get them as part of the deal, or they pick them up because they are in fact passionate about those specific characters. But they're not what people reach for first on my booth. They reach for the individual characters that are mine and no one else's. So I want you to understand this. I know it's daunting to think about taking original artwork, original characters, and that kind of thing to these conventions because you're like, what if nobody likes my stuff? But I'm telling you right now that those things are what make you different. And what you want to be is different and memorable when you're going to events like this. You don't just want to be another anime booth. You want to stand out. Have some. If you want to have some like I have some, just because you're going to an anime convention and you want to appeal to some of that crowd, have some, but don't make it your entire identity, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, the things that people reach for the most at my table are the me things, not the everybody things. Getting back to the point, I am not worried about my stuff selling. Okay. My online shop has never been, the place to be. It's never been bumping. It's never, ever, ever been, where everybody crowds to. Nobody's going to crash my server trying to get onto my website. It's just not going to happen. We're just not there. Okay. I've got 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I've got 2,000 subscribers over on Instagram. Nobody sees my shit over on TikTok. I don't even know why I have a TikTok. In my mind, big numbers meant big business, and that's not true. Your numbers on social media have absolutely nothing to do with the amount of sales that you get. They don't 100% correlate. They really don't. You can have 2,000 followers and be selling out of your shit every month, or you can have 200,000 subscribers and be selling out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. Don't fall into the big numbers means big money mindset, because that's also not going to happen. I am no longer worried, because I do conventions and markets and things like that, about my stuff selling, because it never has online anyway. And so I have decided I'm going to stop selling it. I'm going to stop just selling it, because every time I go on YouTube, make a video, it is to promote the products that I'm making. Every time I go on social media, it is to promote the products that I'm taking. Hey, this is my new item. Go get it. It's on my website. That, I feel like that is the reason I hate social media so much. I am so sick of going, hey, go buy my stuff. Hey, in another way, go buy my stuff. Hey, by the way, my stuff is over there. It's just old. And who wants to watch that constantly? Not me. Not me. So I am like, all right, what can we do to fix this? And I'm working on it. I just have decided that instead, you know what? If you want to buy my shit, go for it. I'm not going to stop you. I will let you do it all day long. If you want to buy all of it, I'll let you buy all of it. You know where to find it. You know where to find it. I don't have to say it for you to know where to find it, right? I put my stuff on my website after it is made. So if you see something on one of my posts or in one of my videos that you like to see and you would like to have, then you know where to find it. So I'm done telling you where to go get it. The only exception to this is I am specifying whether things are going to my Patreon. I will say Patreon, and I'll tell you why in a second, but I will say Patreon. I'm just not going to say every time that my shit is in my shop. And I'm not going to make every post about a product that you can purchase. I'm just done. I've been posting on social media this week, and I don't think I have said go buy my product once. I'm just letting you know what I've got. I'm letting you know some of my favorite things. I posted something today, which is a new pattern that I am putting out for the month of November for my patrons. That's all I said. I said, my little mushroom dude, I'll put the picture here. And I said, my little mushroom dude is checking out my new mushroom themed bag that I'm making in mosaic crochet, which could make a fantastic pillow or a tote bag. I'm making it currently as a tote bag, and I'm going to use it as a laptop bag. I just need to go find liners and stuff like that for it. And I said, this is going to be one of the things that goes out to my patrons for the month of November. End of story. Not go sign up for my Patreon. Not, hey, go get a discount if you sign up on my Patreon. Not you can also go get the October stuff. These are things that I used to do, by the way. You can also get the October stuff for my Patreon and get all of this month's rewards if you go and sign up right now. They know that. You know that. Don't you know that already? Like, if we're still in October, that you can get all of October's rewards. I knew you knew it. I knew you were smart. You look smart. I knew the whole time. So why am I telling you? I'm not going to tell you anymore. If you want to go find it, my Patreon link is in my bio. The QR code, she right here. This is her. If you want to go and sign up for my Patreon. But let's see. Yesterday, I posted something. It was just a sticker sheet. Look at these little ghosties. Sometimes you need a kick in the pants. Sometimes you need a little positive affirmation. Here you go. Did I say go find my shit? No, I didn't. I'm not going to. So that's what I'm talking about. When I say I'm going to stop selling my stuff to you, that is what I'm doing. Because I found that yesterday people interacted with my posts. Today, already, I just posted and people have interacted with my posts. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it because I ask a question or I just said something in passing and people have reacted to that more than they ever have. I don't get comments on my posts because I'm always trying to sell you something. So just don't fall into this trap that I fell into because it's the wrong way to go about doing shit. And so I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you out. There's my husband. I'm trying to help you out. Just stop selling yourself to people. You are never, ever, ever going to just convince a mass amount of people to purchase from you if they're not already determined that they're going to purchase from you. People know whether or not they're going to buy your thing when they see your thing. So there's absolutely no reason for you to sell it. And if you're overly selling yourself to people, that's going to turn them off. It turns me off. And so I don't know why I fell into the trap. I don't know why I did it. It's stupid. And yeah, like if you send me 5 emails in a week, I'm unsubscribing to your email. If you're constantly selling to me, I'm never going to buy. I'm never going to buy from you. If you're just having a conversation with me, you might pique my interest. And yet, I was sitting here going, "Hey, go find my stuff. It's right here. Here's my stuff. Hey, guess what? Psh, 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 psh. Here's my stuff. Here's my stuff. Go buy it." It makes no sense whatsoever. So I'm done doing it. Let me tell you what I am going to be doing instead. I am going to 100% stop drawing things that I think people will want to see. I am going to 100% stop creating trending things. That's another thing. Don't fall into that trap either. I am not going to create trending things. They come, they go. The most recent one that I fell into was Labubu. Labubu. And I fell into that trap. I made a Labubu bookmark and a Labubu magnetic bookmark, and it's stupid. No. 1, not my character. So we're falling into the copyright issue already. 2, it's a fad. It's a craze. It comes and then it's gone. And while it might seem fun to capitalize on that craze while it's around, it's just, why waste your time when you can create something instead that has no fad time frame, has no, phase, is going to be popular regardless, isn't coming right into popularity and then heading right back out of popularity. So don't fall into that craze. Don't feel like you need to create something just because it's the popular thing right now. Like K-pop Demon Hunters just came out or whatever. Everybody and their brother is creating K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. That's not how you're going to stand out in a crowd. So unless you're extremely passionate about that specific thing, don't make it. Don't make it. Make the thing that makes you happy. Make the thing that you want to make. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I have been working on my illustration skills for the past several months and working on creating backgrounds and working on simplifying my style a little bit to make it fit this like illustration style that I see in my brain that I want. And I'm getting closer and closer and closer with every single piece that I do. I'll show you, like, here are some of the pieces that I have done recently. And I'm finding that little illustrative style. And I'm working on a sketch right now with my patrons, and I'll talk to you about my Patreon here in a second. But I'm so happy. I've been so happy sketching that piece out because it's just something that is sitting in my brain that I want to do. It has nothing to do with do I think it's going to sell well? Probably not. Probably not. I don't care. I don't care anymore. This is what I want to make, so this is what I am making. And then who knows? It might pop off like some of the other things that have popped off that I didn't think were going to do well. It's just been so relaxing to create because it is the thing that I wanted to create and not the thing that I thought people wanted to see. You can't throw all of your passion into a thing that you think people want if you're not passionate about it yourself. And people can tell that in your art. They can tell that in your demeanor when you're selling the thing or talking about the thing or trying to hype up the thing that, you're making. people can pick up on whether or not you're passionate about it. That goes into it a lot too when you're creating a new piece, that you're not 100% invested in at the moment, that it's not 100% what you want to be doing. It's like it seeps into your artwork, and then people can feel that when they're looking at your piece later. So I'm just don't do it. Do the thing that makes you happy, and people, you will find your people, they will find you, and they will purchase from you, because then they resonate with the thing that you made, that you resonate with, if that makes sense. I'm going to be throwing almost 100% of my energy into Patreon. And there is a reason for this. I love the little community that we are building over on Patreon. It is growing with new members every single month, and I am so stinking excited about it. Free members, paid members, everything. Everybody gets a say over on my Patreon, and I am discussing this new print with my Patreon right now. And we're doing like character development with the new print. I'm like, hey, by the way, this is the new sketch that I'm doing, and this is open for free and paid members. So if you want to be over there just as a free member and have an input, then go ahead, because I let my free members help me decide on things as well. All right, here's a sketch, you guys, of the new print that I'm making. You want to see it, by the way? She's right here. This is the sketch of the new print that I'm making. And I'm like, she needs a name. So if you want to help me name her, you can. She needs some colors. If you want to help me with her color scheme, you can. Does she need a specific characteristic at this point? Because if you want to help me with, deciding on different characteristics for her and quirks for her, then please, by all means, let me know what you have to, what you think about this character down in the comments. And then we're like building this character together. Like, for instance, one of my patrons said, hey, can you give her a little band-aid on her knee or something, or on her leg, because she's already fallen off of this rope before. I'm going to be naming this piece fairy training or something like that. And so she's got her little wing, she's walking a little tightrope, she's walking the tightrope over a little creek, because in my head it's a softer blow to fall off the tightrope into the water than it is to fall on hard ground. And then one of my patrons was like, that's why she has the band-aid, because she's already fallen over land once. So she's got a little band-aid to mark where she fell, and that's why she's practicing over the water now. And so these are the things that we're coming up with. But the initial idea, the initial sketch was mine. It's something that I'm super excited about. Someone else said, hey, why don't you put a little mushroom friend in there? And you know what? I haven't added in into my pieces in a while, since I designed my original 3 mushroom guys. A mushroom dude. So he's there, and he's acting as her little maybe magic fairy teacher. And so he's sort of coaching her with his little wand about what they're doing. And then I'm like, does she need a little woodland friend? She's in the woods. I don't seem to be able to draw anything that's outside of the woods. So I think the whole Scribbles realm is going to be in a big wooded area, but that's another topic of discussion. But I gave her a little possum friend, so she's holding on to her little possum friend, because I love a possum. I love an opossum. She's got her little opossum friend, and they're walking the tightrope together, and they're just having a great time. But this is one of the things that we do over on my Patreon, where the whole little community can get together and just discuss different things, and I can throw all of these different little aspects into this drawing and make it like a community piece or whatever, which I think is really, really cool. I'm also designing all of these different things. I do a theme every single month for my patron, and I make their items based on that theme. And for the month of November is going to be woodland stuff. And we did the same sort of process. We did the same process for the Dancing in the Woods sketch that I did with all of my little characters. And I'm like, hey, here's 2 sketches. I can't decide which one I like more. Do you want this little sketch of all of the little characters sitting in the woods around like a big table and having a meal together, or do you want them dancing in the woods? And they were all like, we like dancing in the woods. So that's the one that they're getting. But these are 2 concepts that I came up with initially because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Not because I thought they would like it. That's not to say I didn't want their opinions later on as to which one they like more, but these were my ideas, and they were what I wanted to do in the moment. And then it's been so fun. It's happened for the past like 3 months. We did a ghost theme in October, which you can still get. If it's still October, then you can get it. If it's November, you can't get it. You can get it on on the place, in the place where I've said I'm not going to tell you about anymore. Let me give you like a little look-see at the different things that everybody got for the month of October. This is a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. I have taken to giving my Patreon a free coloring sheet every month. So you can get a free sheet if you're on the free tier. You'll get a calendar page and a coloring sheet on the $3 tier every month. So that's there. And then on the $7 tier is where everything starts to kick in. I am doing wallpapers for your desktop, your tablet, and your mobile phone. I am doing icons now to go. I've been so excited about these things. I'm doing icons now as well so that you can personalize your entire phone to match the theme of the month, and that has been so fun for me. This October was the first month that we did it, so November will be the second month that I'm doing it, and I even added in some more little widgets as well to use as icons or to use as widgets. So those have been really, really fun for me to make. And so it matches the theme each month, and that's been super fun. You're also getting a crochet pattern every single month in the $7 tier. You get a podcast. You get all kinds of goodies on the $7 tier. And for the month of October, I did like a background and a tablet background and a desktop background. But for the month of November, I was doing these woodland creatures, and I'll put all the November stuff up right here. There's multiple backgrounds. There's one for each character. And so I really thrown in like everything into this package of woodland creatures and stuff. But then you've got the $14 tier, and the $14 tier has got a print. It's got digital stickers that you can either use in your digital planners each month, or you can print out for your own personal use and use in your actual planner as well. You get stickers. I'm doing notepads right now because I think they're really, really cute. So I did a ghosty notepad last month design and a little raccoon notepad this month. But that specific like art download changes every single month. But you get those three sort of art things, and then you get a crochet download every month. The crochet download for the month of November is going to be like some felt eyes, and it's got like a little mushroom highlight in it, which I thought was really, really cute. And then you get another crochet pattern for the $14 tier as well. So I'm like jam packing this stuff with all kinds of goodies, and it has just been so fun for me that I just want to keep doing it. I want to keep doing it over and over and over again, and I don't want to stop anytime soon. And I want to continue just making themes because I feel like making themes or those themes, and everybody seems to be loving it over there. And in the past several months, like 2 or 3 months, the amount of people that have joined the paid tiers of Patreon has gone up significantly from the downturn that we had seen at the beginning of the year. And I think that, again, it comes back to the fact that those people are excited to see those things from me. And so I'm going to be throwing all of my energy into doing that because I am building a community over there specific for this purpose, is that we can create together, that we can support each other, and that I can bring out the things that I want to bring out. So that is Patreon. But I'm not going to sit here and sell you on Patreon every single time. If I say Patreon, I will put the link. The link will always be down in the description. I'll put the QR code up on screen because I do have to advertise occasionally at some point. So, but I'm not going to go out of my way to tell you about it anymore. I'm just not. And I'm just not going to go out and say, hey, go buy my stuff every time I make a new thing. I'm going to tell you right now that this is how the drops in my shop are going to be. For the entire month of October, I'm creating things for November's Patreon. Okay, that's the same for every month. So throughout the entire month of November, I'll be creating things for December's Patreon. So those items will go out. So this month's items, all the stuff that I've made in October. Well, let's do September. Everything that I made in September, my patrons have right now. They have it in the month of October. They get it at the beginning of the month, and they have it all month long. Okay? And then once it leaves October Patreon, it goes to my shop. And so the first weekend or so of November, I'm going to release all of the items that went to Patreon to my shop. Okay, we're going to do like the first Friday or the first Saturday of the month is going to be shop drop day. My brown and white dog is not got any white on him anymore. He's just a brown dog now. He is so dirty. I don't know what he was outside doing. He's filthy. All of the stuff that my patrons had in the month of October, the public will get access to in the month of November on the first Friday or Saturday. Now, with my crochet stuff, everything that I create in the month of October is going to also go into the November drop. So everything, I'm just going to save it. Everything that I have made for the entire month is going to go into a shop drop at the same time as the Patreon stuff is being released. And so those are my shop drop dates. I am debating whether or not I want to do a seasonal drop each year, like 4 seasonal drops. You'll just have to know that the first weekend of every single month, all of my new products are going to release. If it's crochet products that I've made over the last month, if it is the art that all my patrons have had access to for the month, that is when you will be able to get the new stuff. And I am going to say it now, and I'll probably make one post on social media regarding it just to let you know that the shop drop is live. But for the rest of my posts, I'm not going to be telling you anymore. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to use the month of November, and I am going to track several things. I'm going to track how my engagement does over the month on social media when I stop selling you stuff. I'm going to track how my YouTube videos are doing with the change in format, because I also told you about how things were going to be changing here on this channel in that last video where I did the analyzation of my business. I'm going to be tracking how everything is doing here on YouTube, everything is doing on social media, and I am going to let you know if there happens to be an uptick in sales. I mean, do I necessarily think that quickly there may be an uptick in sales? No, I don't, but I don't care either, and I'm fine with that because I'm not worried about my stuff selling. Every time I go to a show, my stuff sells. Okay. And that is like the biggest portion of my income is selling at shows. The people who buy my stuff at shows have no idea who I am. They don't know my social media. 99.9% of these people have no idea, have never heard Scribbles before. They have never heard my name before. They are not there to see me. They are there to attend the event, and they happen upon my stuff, which they thought was cute, and they thought they'd pick up for themselves. And regardless of how many of them take business cards, hardly any of them ever follow. And so unless I show up at another event that they attend, they'll probably never, ever see me again. So why am I putting all of this effort into selling things on social media that they're not seeing anyways, and they're my main customer base? You know? So it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm going to stop doing it. But yeah, but I will report back at the beginning of December to let you know how my videos are performing, how my social media is doing analytically, if this strategy of just stopping selling you things is working out in my favor, or if my entire business model fell apart because I stopped saying go buy my stuff, which I don't see happening. But I will let you know how it goes. I hope that in this very, very chatty sort of vlog, video, whatever, you found some of this information helpful, and it inspires you to also just be your most authentic self and to do the things that you want to do despite what you think is going to be popular at the time. Stop trying to sell yourself. Okay, if people want to buy, they're going to buy. If they don't want to buy, you're not going to convince them. So just be you and do the things that you want to do, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my own advice, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So I will see you in the next video. I love your faces so much. Thank you for sticking it out to the end. If you stuck it out to the end, let's put put some woodland type emojis, anything woodland related, down in the comments, because that's going to be November's theme. Go check it out. Anything that I mentioned will be linked in the description box below, including my Patreon. If you want to join my newsletter so that you do get some information about when things go out, that information is down below as well. And like I said, you know where to find everything else if you want to go find it. If you want to follow the social media so that you can see how the different posts are coming along and what types of posts that I am going to be putting out in comparison to maybe some of the things that are older in my feed, you're more than welcome to go and follow my Instagram, my TikTok, and I will be posting here on YouTube Shorts as well. So you can find all of that thing, and it'll let you see how many likes something has versus maybe something that was a couple of months ago that has 1 or 2 likes on it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's going to be it for me. I love your faces so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ding your notification bell so you are informed each and every time I upload new content. Give me this thumbs up. Oh, Bubba got my thumb dirty. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that button if you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm going to go give my stinking dog a bath because he's covered in dirt for some reason I don't understand. Anyways, I love you, I love you, I love you. Goodbye.